Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I am going to be talking about some things that I continue to hear. And, I'm not judging anyone because I used to, question these things but God has, God is such a gracious God and he's such a patient God. And, he brought me to, some revelation on these things. And, I just want to spread it to you guys so you guys don't stay in the world of confusion and just like, what should I believe? What should I serve? So this is what God has, told me. So, there's a lot going on about, is the Bible valid? You know what I'm saying? Is that what we should be reading and like fully trusting in? You know what I'm saying? And, there's a lot saying that, oh, man wrote the Bible. So how can, we completely believe the Bible? Like it could be opinionated, or, we were brought over here from Africa and, well, our ancestors, and, what they were reading, what they believed, and things like that were changed. And, it separated us from God. And, um, and, um, and the slave masters did that to gain control over us. And one thing that I want to say is in Romans chapter 8, there no man, no nothing, no demon, no angel, no principalities, nothing can separate us from the love of God. So to sit here and say that a slave master separated us from God, boo, stop listening to the devil. No one can separate us from God. Go read Romans chapter 8. It's in there. It's the last verse up in there. Go read it. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. Nothing can separate us from God but sin. But sin. Sin separates us from God. When you indulge in sin, that is what separates you from God. So I just want to get that out there. Like, no man can separate us from the love of God. Nothing really can separate us from the love of God, but just having that connection with God, what can separate us from having that connection with God, having that relationship with God, is sin. So I just want to make that clear. But I'm going to read my first scripture, and that is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. And that says, all scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. The man of God, or that man of God, may be perfect and thoroughly furnished unto good works. So this is the King James Version. And basically what that is saying is that all scripture is from God. And the inspiration in this book is from God. The wisdom and revelation is from God. The visions and, just truth is from God. Everything, every word is from God. And we have to understand that, yes, it was written by man, but that's how God chose to present himself, in this world. That's how he chose to. He could present himself in many different ways, you know what I'm saying? But that is just how he chose to present himself. And I truly believe it's because it brings about true faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, true faith is believing in something that you cannot see. Having hope is, just longing for something that you don't have yet. You know what I'm saying? And once you finally have it, that longing, fulfills you. You know what I'm saying? But how can you hope in something that you already have? So, I just want to say that. But that's how God presents himself on this earth, is through us. That's why, Christians, they ask the Lord to, speak through me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always ask the Lord, I want you to speak through me. I want to be a vessel that is used by you, because we know that God presents himself through us. He speaks through us. He moves through us. That's what he does. And we not that only not helps, that only not helps us, you know what I'm saying? Us being used by God is not just for us, it's really for other people. So other people can, see him. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we are, we are a vessel of Christ, and that's how he presents himself, and that's how he presented himself through the Bible. Like, yes, it was written by man, but all of the word is from God. You know what I'm saying? And we have to have faith and believe that these men who wrote the Bible, okay, was approved by Christ. They were standing in the right enough to be approved by Christ to write his word, to carry that responsibility, to have that authority. Just how us now, we have the authority, we have the gift, we have the anointing to carry his word and help people get to Christ and help people to get to the truth. We carry that authority now. We're just not writing the Bible, you know what I'm saying? We're not writing the Bible. The Bible is already written, but we're spreading the gospel. We hold that authority. We hold that power. So the same thing is happening. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just want to say that, we have to stop listening to the noise, okay? But yeah, just because it was written by man does not mean that it's not valid, because he continues to use us. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, the second thing that I want to talk about is us being brought over, by our ancestors. And something happened today. I went to Home Depot. As I was leaving Home Depot, there was a car accident, and I witnessed the whole car accident. And the guy that caused the car accident, he decided to do a hit and run, and he just left. But we were able to get the license plate. We were able to get the picture of the truck and everything, and we decided to give it to the lady. But there was just a lot of noise. Just to say this, I know that when you are a witness to something, sometimes it's kind of nerve-wracking to, be a part of the situation that's going down, because you fear that that person can come after you, that other person that you are, I guess, speaking against, can come after you. They can hurt you and things like that, and I completely understand that. And I'm not saying that someone is necessarily a bad person for not wanting to be a part, of a situation that puts him in danger. But, in that situation, and, it was just a lot of noise, like, oh, he could do this, he could do that. Like, what if he comes after you? What if he tries to come to your job, and, things like that. And, we have to learn how to have faith. And, that's what I decided to do. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have faith in the Lord that God is going to protect me. And even if something happens, I know that I am going to heaven. I have faith that I have citizenship in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to live in fear. I'm not going to live in fear of man. I'm not going to do that. So what I chose to do is help her. Even though I only had a little information, yeah, I didn't have the world to give to her so she can get justice, but I had at least enough information to help. You know what I'm saying? And in that situation, God revealed to me is the same thing. When we listen to the noise of, oh, it was written by man, oh, it was changed by man when we were brought over here, you prevent yourself from getting help. You know what I'm saying? I could have done the same thing. If I was listening to that noise, I could have prevented her from getting help. And that's another thing too. Also comforting her. It was just her and her daughter. You know what I'm saying? It was just her and her daughter. And I just truly believe the Lord used me to comfort her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just to, be there for her. You know what I'm saying? And that's Christ using me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not doing this magnificent job and, get basically, like I said earlier, giving her the world, but just me being there and like being supportive and just like I said, being there for her. Like, I truly believe that it helped her get through the situation that she was going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I was just living in fear and just had all this doubt and things like that, I could have, prevented the help that God wanted to extend to her through me, you know. So yeah, like I just want to say that, like I said, when we listen to the noise, we prevent ourselves from getting help from his word. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you guys, like, there's proof in the pudding that God's word is true. Like, the Bible is true. Like, this is the only book that is all about Jesus. There is no other book that is truly about Jesus Christ. And, you know, in John, I truly believe it's 4:16 that says that Jesus is the way and the truth and the light. The Bible is all about Jesus, so why would you not want to read it? If you believe that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light, why would you deny a book that is all about Jesus Christ? Why? Why? And you know why some people would do that? And if it pricks your heart, you know, don't get mad at me. Just, you know, hey, ask God, go to God in prayer, and I will pray for you as well. But go to God in prayer and, like, you know, ask for revelation, ask for wisdom, you know. But the reason why some people don't want to accept his truth is because all of that noise is in your ear, and it's not just from the outside, but it's also in your head too. Your own opinions. Your own opinions can, you know, prevent you from, you know, being brought to God's truth. So, you know, just to end off this video, I just want to say that we have to really, really, really quiet the noise of outsiders and the opinions in our heads, because that will really guide us away from God's truth. We could sit here and believe in Jesus Christ, but that is not enough. We got to walk with Jesus Christ. We got to believe in his word. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that cleared up some confusion, you know, about, you know, those, you know, speculations, those, you know, the false teachings and things like that. We have to have faith, guys. We have to have faith in his word. We have to have faith. Faith, like I said, faith is something, believing in something that we cannot see. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, yeah, we haven't seen Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have not seen Jesus, but the way he works in our lives spiritually, we have faith that God is real. We have faith that God is moving in this world, and you know, and that's what keeps us going, you know. But yeah, like, I just really hope that you guys learn from this video. I really, really do, because I don't want anyone to be stuck in a, you know, world of confusion, you know, because it's not a good place to be in, and I don't wish that on anyone. And I just want to say this. I have another video. It's a continuation of this video, but I recorded this video earlier and I just wasn't feeling it. And it was super long. This video is kind of long, but that one was 20 minutes. And, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to redo it and, you know, just to be, you know, smoother. You know, I am. I try not to be, you know, look for perfection, but just, you know, when it sits right with me, you know, I feel like, okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know, but yeah, because I really, these videos, I don't like to just post them just to say I post them. Like, I want someone to really learn from my videos. So I really try to take time out and, like, pay attention to everything that I say, you know, and stuff like that, because I want everything that I say to be from God. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, the video that I'm going to post after this one is about seeking truth. And when we seek truth, we have, like I said, we have to quiet our minds. You know what I'm saying? We have to quiet all the noise around us. You know, we can't sit here and try to seek truth while still having opinions, while still being opinionated, period. Point blank, period. We can't seek truth still being opinionated, you know, point blank, period. And you know, so I'm gonna talk a little bit, you know, about that in the next video. So just to give you a heads up on the next video. So because in the next video I say, oh, you know, I forgot to say, it's just I forgot to say it in the last video. So I didn't forget to say it in this video. I just want to save it for the next video. So but yeah, so I just pray that, man, when I tell you, I just really, really, really pray that you guys learn from this video and that you could take something from this video and apply it to your life. Please have faith. Please do not listen to that boo-boo. Please do not listen to that noise. Have faith in God's word. proof is in the pudding. It has changed so many lives. It has melted the coldest hearts out there. There is proof in the pudding that God's word is for real. Everything in the Bible is for real, and it is true. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again. Believe in his word. Have faith in his word, and do not listen to that boo-boo out there. Okay? I pray that you guys have an awesome and wonderful and blessed night, and I hope you guys sleep well. Bye.